Let's talk about the YouGenius chat flow. This is perhaps the most important area when we're getting started at building our bot, because this determines all the actions, all the steps, and all the prompts the user will see once they start clicking on things in the bot and interacting with the bot. So to do that, once we're inside of our bot, and make sure you're in the right one, because you might have quite a few, like we do here. Right now we're in the DC website bot, and that's okay, but make sure when you do this, you're in the bot you like. Go ahead and click on Edit Your Chat Flow, which is that first big bar. And once we're in here, we can see any flows we've already created. So if we want to make a new one, we can click Create New Flow. Otherwise, we could edit an existing one here. So let's go and make a new flow. I'll just call this my test flow. And we'll click Create. And we're greeted with what's called a classic view here. So it's a way that we can add in all the prompts and link them. But if you're a bit more of a visual person, I just want to point out there is also the visual flow option. So that one shows exactly how questions link to the next question and so forth. And you can build your flow inside here too if you prefer. I'm, however, going to work in the classic flow as I personally like that one a little bit better. So once I'm in the test flow, we can see just the default flow gives us really simple options. The user's greeted with "Welcome YouGenius, we're here to help you," and then a question about email addresses. So let's go a step further than that. First of all, let's edit this welcome text. Let's say, "Welcome to Data Colada. How can we help you today?" And then after that, we're going to bring the user to a little menu of questions, and they can choose from those options there to see how the bot can help them. So because that's my vision, I'm going to use the single choice option here, but I could also use text questions, AI, I could ask for a name straight away, so it's really up to you. But I think starting with a single choice and making a main menu is really smart. So once we add in the single choice, we'll need to actually give these choices to the user. So we'll say, "How can we help you today?" Maybe the first question is inquire about prices, and the second option might be call me later or follow up with a call later. So if we go ahead and do that, we now have to link each of these steps to a subsequent action. So if we want to provide that follow up with a call later option, we'll need to actually get the user to tell us their name, their phone number, things like that. So here where it says, "Please go to the next message," let's link that to go to "What is your email address?" And once we get the user's email address, let's next ask for their name. So after we get their email, let's link to that question of asking for the name. And then after we get the name, let's link to asking for the phone number. And again, I will link that here. And then after we get the phone number, if we wanted to be all done here, we could simply end the chat. Or we could bring the user right back to the top and say, "How can we help you today?" Let's do that in case the user wants to do a bit more than get a call from us later. For example, look at prices. So now that we've done that really basic link, we can test that one of two ways. We can either go back into our visual flow and see how it turns out, or we can click test right here, actually in the classic flow builder. If you click on that I button, you'll see your bot here in the right corner. And we can see all of our choices. So if we say that we want to get a demo or get feedback, that's all here. So that's a great place to get started using your chat flow here in YouGenius.